Hello everyone, I am Apex Gamester and welcome back to SimCity. This is episode 26 of our private region, and a small update is that I have a new monitor which is now running in full 1080p. So this game is now running in full 1080p, and personally I think it looks a damn sight smoother. Very happy with it. Very happy indeed. You are now watching, and I am now playing SimCity in the way that the game was intended to be played. Max settings, everything up to the maximum, and full resolution. So, after we left off, and I'm hoping that this is actually recorded properly this time, and I don't have to voice over, or that it is recorded for more than 30 seconds, and I don't have to miss a bunch of content. But right now everything seems to be running fine. I have set the timer and we can get on with this. The first thing I've noticed is that we do have some abandoned buildings still. A couple of them for sale. This bug about couldn't find shops and parks is getting on my nerves a little bit. Couldn't find work, these guys over here. So let's check out the work. Find work, go to school. High school needed, definitely. That was one thing that we had missed off. We have some overcrowding. A criminal was released. Good lord. Yes, we do have overcrowding here. Let's actually build up on that one there. So we now do have crimes being committed, one a day, which isn't great. Let's have a look at our other supplies. Our garbage is being collected, that's no problem. We have no buildings being burnt down and no deaths. So, excuse me. So things are going well. Some guys over here wanting to increase their density, and I'm sure they'll probably get their chance. There's a plane flies overhead. Where are you? There it is. Balloons as well, I'm hoping to see plenty of balloons. Thank you very much for the gentleman in the comments, gentleman or lady, I have no idea, for saying that my cities look beautiful. Obrinska to you too, my friend. But no, that really means a lot actually, because I do put a lot of effort into try and, find the balance between function and beauty. And I think these swerving lines and, like this line here that just, this city is really aesthetically pleasing to me, and but it maintains its function. We have absolutely no traffic problems, and that is sort of the ethos of this series, is to create functional cities. Clothes needs workers, that's pretty bad. Okay, so let's take a look at this worker situation. 500 unfilled jobs. So hang on, there's people saying they couldn't find work, but then there's unfilled jobs. So this, for me, just signals lazy people. There we go, couldn't find shops or parks. This is definitely a bug. I mean, for a start, my friend, there is a park next to your house. There's two of them right there. Oh no, there's just one, but still, that's a park there. If you can't find it, then you're agoraphobic. So I would like to put in a high school, and maybe right here would be a good spot. Possibly. Or maybe a quieter spot more over here. Or even around here. Let's see about here. Yes. I think there would be a good spot. So let's look. And I don't have a high school, do I? I'm pretty sure. There's a library. There's elementary school, another library. Yeah, no high school. So where am I going? I've lost the plot. So right there. Yes. It was expensive, but that's fine. Some buses. 10,000 apiece. Oh Jesus. We'll get the gymnasium again at some point. Flag, and yeah, we'll give them one more set of buses. 794 students enrolled. And that'll be good. That will be good. Let's up the simulation. And for the next hour, more or less, we will be continuing to let this city grow. Also, at the end of this one, there will definitely be some still shots. Because I haven't for this city yet, and I think this has got some pretty nice things to look at. And on the subject of that, I could think about maybe putting in an attraction. Nothing too major. I'm not really sure. Maybe not in this one. Willis Tower? No. Probably not in this one. Say this is more the functional of all the cities. Let's check on what we're actually bringing in. 319 megawatts of power now. That's more than a nuclear power plant delivers. I don't know if that's going to be enough to run all 4 cities in the cluster, but I'm really going to try. Same with the water, we're delivering 383 kilogallons and 200 kilogallons of sewage is treated. So what we can do, let's have a look here, teaching 0 students, that's cool. But of course it's wait till tomorrow, it'll be a different day. Let's jump across to our Matisse Plains and start getting the utilities from the supply city. So when we left here last time, we had problems with water and so on and so forth. So okay, it's saying only 6.4 kilogallons are available. That's not true. So we need to wait for that to sort of there we go, there's the water there. We can get 259 kilogallons, so we can buy from there. And 201 from there, that's available. And power as well. So, speed up the simulation. As soon as that's fixed, there we go, we are in excess. Everything is in excess. We can now start to shut these things down. Definitely shut down the power plant, sewage treatment, and the water, which I'm guessing is the other side. Where are we? There we are. Yeah, because this was quite ugly. So now everything's shut down, but we still have a deficit of sewage treatment, but that will clear up. There is plenty available, and we are treating it all. Okay. While we're doing that, let's schedule an event. Let's bring in a world championship. And that will be scheduled for tomorrow. We'll stay here for that. And we will open this and schedule an event tomorrow for the next day. I'm not quite sure what... Maybe I've done this wrong, I'm not sure. Launch part. Say it opens from 6 AM to 6 PM. Who knows? But what we can do is get rid of these buildings. Now, yes, that's good. We'll send all sewage, and yeah, that's now at 0, that's a 0, and that's a 0. So everything is being handled now by the other city. And there's a lot of people in this one. This is probably going to be the highest of the populations, because our neighbours over here are going to, they've got a lot to handle. And if I was going to have more cities with 70,000 plus populations, that's going to be a lot to handle. So what I'm going to do, apart from getting you dizzy, had an idea, but I've completely lost it. Yes, what I was going to do is over here is going to be a small pocket of emergency water. Yeah, this is fine. Emergency water and sewage. See, we have no pollution over here either, which is great. Water table map. Here we have polluted water over here. This is ground pollution. Here we have no ground pollution over here, which is surprising. Just over here. And germs, again, a very clean city. Very beautiful. We have some ground pollution obviously over here, and health. 15 injured Sims. But if we look at our finances, monthly transactions, the event itself, things are sort of hanging in a very poor balance, but yeah, this is fluctuating as well. I thought it was going to get higher with closing down those services, but it seems to have not. It seems to actually be going down. And we have a balloon. We have balloons launching, and it's beautiful. 700 an hour. That's probably why. I might think about taking that one down, unless we can definitely afford it, because this is... Hang on, our population has plummeted. That's why, because we still have people upping in density. So when these guys go up, these are, you know, we're losing a lot of money with these guys. But that's fine, because when they reopened and all the people have moved in, we get the money back. It still seems to be crashing down. So, we have blimps moving around, covering an event. This is great. This blimp over here. Although we have a blimp over here as well. 47 people. Resident riders, tourist riders, 275 a day. So tourist riders over here. Probably not the best place for them to be. But yes, my plan was dropping off tourists at the airship hangar. This is exciting. Right, stop getting distracted. What am I looking for? Yes. So to join those two up. But I want to do it so it's squared. You can come down here, and you can join. Does that look square to you? I don't know. Anyway, so there's that there. Yeah, oh god, I have an abandoned building. Where are you, building that has been abandoned? I can't find it. Because it's right behind there, that's why. There you are. Couldn't find it. Keep an eye on that. Continue to monitor that. And you see our hourly rate has now climbed again. And we can take a look and see what the attendance is like. We have 7,000 people here. And we are into profit already. 20,000 into profit. 28,000, 30,000. This is going to be a successful event as it starts in about half an hour. We have nearly 10,000 people in attendance here. And we'll monitor this event. What I'm going to do is, while the event's running, I'm going to keep the simulation down low while I just create this area over here. And what I said I was going to do is, it's just going to be a circle for emergency... That's not really what I wanted. Emergency... not services. Emergency utilities. So that's fine as it is. And then just... that's exactly what I wanted. Just this nice little semicircle here. with some sewage treatment.
Yes, I know you guys aren't happy, but this is only for emergencies, and you guys should be happy that this is here. Turn it off. You know, and that's all that this is here for, is just to supply if needed. And I'm hoping that that hasn't done too much for the land value. No, it hasn't. That's absolutely fine. And while that event is being scheduled, I'm going to run one here as well. A sports event. Yeah, go local sports team. Woo! And we really want to hit that 10,000 people mark. Look, we have this blimp covering the event, and I think it would be really great if we could actually get like a viewpoint from the blimp. A camera, and you could look down at the stadium, and you know, it's a very high thing. Hang on, so we received 1,200 workers by airship, I guess. That's what that was. Anyway, we are 9,500 people inside the stadium. Are they still letting in? I don't think so. So yeah, 9,529 people. So this is a successful event. 60,000 simoleons earned. And we will get that money, I guess. There we go, at midnight we get the money. So it was profitable, so we will now spend that money on a Legends of Rock concert. There we go, that's now scheduled. Event at 8 PM. Actually, cancel that event. Previous event cancelled. Yes, because what we actually want is just seeing whether it's viable to keep that one open, because this guy now has an event next. And we have another blimp coming in to schedule for the event, but there's going to be no event there. It's actually going to be over here, which is at 8 PM of this day. 974,034. Is that exactly the same as over here? Yes, it is. So this one moves to and from, but this one doesn't seem to move. So I'm going to delete this one. I don't think it's really working. Whoa! Ah! I did not know that was going to happen. Oh dear, that's a waste. Brilliant. Thank you very much myself. Okay. So I put it back, I've realized my mistake. And this is actually something I did want to look at. While it was raining, I wanted to see... It seemed to have stopped raining. I wanted to see if the water actually does get replenished. And this one is now working, so that's great. We have planes, we have balloons, we have airships in the skies. And this is also a really great city. I'm really pleased with this one. Let's have a look at our no, our utilities are fine. I mean, no buildings being burned down a day, no deaths, and no crimes committed. But what we can do is reinforce these statistics. Now, where is our fire department? It is right here. We can give them another fire truck to continue their work. We can give these guys more ambulances and more rooms, and we can give the police station more cells and more cars.
So everything is just being constantly reinforced. We got any abandoned buildings? No, we don't. In fact, we haven't had the abandoned building problem in this city. We do have slight traffic issues, but only around these high-density parts, which is completely natural. Even around the airport, it only goes to yellow. We have no orange and no red traffic problems. In fact, you know, this city is very well managed, and it has to be said. Okay. So we have an event here. Oh, we have a public transport issue. What is it? Buses. Oh, it's gone. Oh, we had a lot of buses going around the same roads. Okay, they seem to have sort of broken apart now. Have I definitely got all my bus stops? I've got good bus stop coverage. I don't around here, actually. Again, I'm going to put them in here because there are low and medium wealth. You know, they do sort of go into these parts where there's space and there's not enough space for a match, and they do sort of occupy the area. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but either way, it certainly does. A couple of bus stations outside there, stops even, and then here. So now we've got pretty decent coverage. What about for the schools? Maybe there will be people coming in to schools from these areas. Again, can't let these guys go without, because there are medium wealth. There's a medium wealth section right there. They're occupying that space, so we can't leave these guys out. And I know this is. And we have an event active now. And we're already into 60,000 profit. And we can start to schedule this event as well. Let's get the Legends of Rock. And that is going to be expensive. New Galleria. Soon Sims will learn the difference between lowly strip malls and high-class galleries. I think that's right here. So we have over half of our stadium full here, our expo center. 72,000 profit, which is great news. And this is what I like about, you know, other series that I watch. They don't come back to their cities and run these events. They, you know, sort of forget about them, and that's not what I am here to do. I am here to, you know, make the most out of what we put together. Looks good. Looks very good. So, that event has finished. We have the money. This one's already letting in. It is. It is actually letting in already. 126 people in there already. Is that just for the rock concert, or does that happen for others? I'm not sure. I'm going to pause the mic for just a second while I take a drink. I don't want you people to hear that. Okay. It was yummy. It was really good. I'm drinking Morgan Spiced and Coke at 1:45 in the afternoon. The sun is out and I am inside doing this video, which is fine because I've been out in the sun for like the past 5 days in a row, and it's really hot here at the moment. We're having some sort of crazy heat wave. Actually hotter than when I went to Egypt last year in November. But that's fine. I'm not going to complain like normal British people do. Oh, it's too cold. Oh, it's too hot. We want it colder. It's too cold. We want it hotter. It's too rainy. We want it clearer. It's too clear. We need some rain. Yeah, that's the British way. We have 233 people in there right now. So Will we be able to run a sell-out event? That's what I want to do. Really like to run a sell-out event. Simoleon gift sent to Irate the Dead in Rasu Flats. Really? What? Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. I think I did, actually. Yes, I did. Yeah, I sent 2 gifts, didn't I, to pay off the debts. Yeah. Okay. That was a while ago. So, how many people in there? Oh yeah, I suppose they're only letting in, like, maybe the VIPs are letting in at the moment. We still have some areas here to fill out, actually, so I may sort of go along and do that. This is looking brilliant. That is beautiful. Is that a hotel? I'm guessing that's a hotel. It looks gorgeous, though. Our hourly rate is again starting to drop as we go below 70,000. Well, hovering around 70,000 people. And that's a good level. It doesn't need to get any more than that right now. 500 people inside now. This is good, this early entry. It means more people in, which is good. 559 people a day. They're gonna crash! Ah, they went through each other! So, was that a bug? Is it that I've... 959 a day. Is it a bug? Because I think I only ever saw one airship going in and out of here. And now maybe because I deleted it and I replaced it, and it sort of didn't close, did it? It sort of kept going. Maybe because of that, I now have 2 airships, which is fine. And now there's general entry being let in. We have over 2,000 people already. We've made back 100,000 of our money that we have spent. And it's exciting times. And what I'm going to do now is schedule another event here. Event costs 45. A rock concert here as well. Absolutely brilliant. And this thing is still making 18,000 a day. This one is making 21,000 a day. This is just a hotel. I think that was it, wasn't it not? Was that it? We're only allowed 3 attractions, weren't we? So, 6,000 people now. In 2 hours. Nearly into profit, and that's the magic numbers that we want to be in. How many people? Is it 9,500 people were in the last event? So that's what we're going to look to beat. No early entry for these guys, 24 hours before. 7,000. We're nearly about to get into some profit. There we are, we're in profit, guys. Fantastic stuff. That's all that really matters. And the event is now live, and it doesn't look like we're going to hit the numbers that we did last time. 9,500. I think they stopped letting in at about 11. And we have an upgrade. 70,000. I thought we'd already hit 70,000. Maybe I hadn't done the upgrade before. I don't know. But we have 8,000 people, which is good. And I guess we have... No, they stopped letting in at 10. Ah. So, yeah, it's not going to be as profitable as the last one. But that's still money in the bank. At midnight, that money will be transferred to our accounts. This, still making money, as is this one. I think maybe they make less money when there's a event on. As midnight hits, and yeah, less profit for that one, and less profit for that one as well. But that's okay. That's not a problem. And that money's been transferred to us. And I think we'll run this last event and see how that does, and then that will be it for this city. We'll go back to our utilities. See what else we have to do. We've still got this area here that we can fill out. Maybe a large shuttle bus depot. What do we have? Crime has the upper hand. Well, that's completely untrue. So more mass transit. Maybe one of these guys. We have park and rides around. Do we have park and rides? We have... Yeah, we do. No, that's a bus. We have no park and rides. Jeez, that's crazy. Okay, let's put in some park and rides. And around here. Here as well. Definitely one right near the airport. Down here in the industrial zone. That should be enough. That should make things run a little bit smoother, but I'm going to put maybe one of these big guys. Yes. It needed to be done. Oh, these are horrifically expensive. I'm hoping that's going to help. Big ass sign there. Oh yeah, right on the roof. Where's it going to go? Right there. Yeah. The bigger the sign, the happier the me. Yeah, screw it, let's max it out. We're now into debt an hour, which is really, really fun. Why is that? Why? Everything's making profit. It shouldn't be. What is taking our money? Yes, it's expensive to run the buses. Stop not connected. Where? Oh, it disappeared right then. So we have the bus terminals. 24 municipal buses. And it's going to get a bit congested for a bit. But these are going to bring in more tourists from off the region and bring them into our city, so... And this one's already making good money, as is this one. We have an event here, let's not forget. How can we bring in more money? Higher density, I guess. Let's have a look at the jobs. We have a hell of a lot of unfilled jobs. A hell of a lot. What to do? I'm going to upgrade these routes. Noticed as well is that streetcars have become sort of unneeded. I certainly don't really use them anymore. I don't really know why that is. I think just other options are take up less space, maybe cheaper to run. I'm not sure. But if you want to let me know what you guys think about streetcars and whether they're a viable option in this day and age. In SimCity. Do you use streetcars all the time? I would like to know. That's every road there. Be upgraded. Yes. And they probably won't move for now. But then again, it's now gone straight up to over 2,000 again. So it does fluctuate. So I'm going to turn this one off now, which will again give us another little jump. We are now letting in on this event, and we're already into profit with 8,000 people in, about to hit 1,000. So this is the money maker. This is what I might hit, which is good to know. This one's got thousands of people already using the service. That guy's about to hit a decent amount of profit. What was over here? Upgrade roads to increase density. 1,300 people. And this is a profitable one. This is a very profitable one. Half capacity already. We still have 3 hours of admissions. We do have a bit of traffic piling up around here, but that's to be expected. I mean, yeah, that's going to happen. There's no city that can avoid traffic when there's a big event going on. You go to London during an England match, or you go to New York when there's something going on. I don't know. I don't come from America, so I don't know what goes on there. But I'm sure that if the New York Yankees are playing, there's going to be traffic around. And you can hear music. No. The music stopped. It stopped. But they're at a stop letting in. They have stopped letting in at 1,940 people. And there's the rock music coming out of there. And it's singing the tune of 106,320 simoleons. So I'm going to wait for that to pay out. Take the money. And run away across the way to the solar city we have over here. I really should come up with a name for these cities. What would be a decent name for this city that we are in right now? And I'm going to turn that one off as well, save money. Yeah, what would you call it? What would you call it? That one made a little bit more money. So did that one. We have some more. We have now high density blocks opening up over here. So that's working as intended. I think I'm gonna call this city. I need an idea. I need something. I'm looking around my living room now, looking for something, some inspiration. How about iCity? No, definitely not. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna name it. I was looking at my iPad and I was thinking, iCity? Yep, so that's what I've called it, iCity. Because it's like a central hub of intelligence. You know, there's all sorts of things going on. Actually, that was completely wrong. It's not a central hub of intelligence. That would be the electronic city. This is, in fact, yeah, that's going to be called iCity. This one needs to be called something touristy. I'm going to call it I have no idea. Or just something completely random, like Hammersby. There you go, Hammersby. That's fine. That's done. And for now, we are done in this city. We can go back across and look at these beautiful coloured lines. Look at all that activity going on in there. That's crazy. Buses and trains and airships and planes and everything. Look at this airship over there. Absolutely beautifully done. So, go back over to Russell Flats, which is not what it's going to be called for long. I'm going to call this city I'm going to call it Battery. Yes, because it is like a battery. You've got giant, cells there that provide power and utilities and everything we need. And when you've got something and it needs batteries, that's all it ever needs is a battery. And this is the region's battery. This city provides, everything that it needs, that the cluster needs to survive, which is good, and I like it. So we still have a couple of areas that we need to fill out. We don't have much money. This isn't a very profitable city. These two guys are very expensive to run, and I'm not sure if we receive enough to actually run them ourselves. It doesn't actually say until we get our first injection of money for the utilities. But we will see if that happens. We have an abandoned building here. 7 abandoned buildings. Couldn't find work. Personally, then, I don't think you've been looking hard enough, because there is unfilled jobs in this city, and it's really annoying. Really annoying. That was all of it. So let's have another look here. Still no money received from the power. Okay. So what are we going to do to fill out the rest of these small areas? Things that could go in here. What are things that could go there? Let's have a look down here. Electronics, trade, drilling, definitely not. Washington Monument. Actually, that could work in sort of some way, because the traffic is just going to be them coming into the city, going down this main road, seeing the thing, then leaving again. So actually, we could put something in, but I'm not sure. Something that, no, we already have those. Something in context. See, now the Statue of Liberty is far too expensive. The Washington Monument, I know we already have one in another city, but it would be nice if we could have 2 Washington Monuments, one there and one there. But we can't. Maybe not. Maybe not at all. Small gambling house. Something different. Mayor's house. I did want to put my house in here somewhere, didn't I? Right in behind City Hall. Overlooking. That's pretty. Yeah, overlooking solar farm that I've built. And we have protesters, though. High rent. That's taxation for you. So they want us to lower taxes. And I'm going to lower taxes for low wealth residentials. There you go. And look at that. Everyone's gone. That is exactly what they wanted. And it worked. And for now, there's not really a lot more that we can do with this city. I like these green areas around the solar farms because it sort of excludes the hustle and bustle of the rest of the city from these parts. They could probably do with a gymnasium, which they will have right there. So we have decent amounts of education now, one would presume. Which means we could get a recycling plant. Get people producing greener energy. But to be quite honest, I don't really want to go through the hassle. These things, they provide enough power for now. They provide enough water and enough sewage for now. For the 2 cities that it's running off of, they are coping quite sufficiently, so I'm not going to do anything to those. And I think I'm probably going to bring this video to a close. Lots of these areas up here could do with something, possibly. Does seem like wasted space. I'm not sure. Could we have an airport? No, airports wouldn't fit in there. Could fit an airport there, but there's really not much point. Closed, needs workers. Jail's nearly full. Well, we have a lot of crime in this city. A lot of crime here. Closed. Upgrade roads. Upgrade roads. We miss going to school. Well, go to school then. There's libraries around. I'm sure there's libraries around. There's a school right there. There's a library over here. School there, library there. I'll give you another library. But you've got to stop moaning. 1,691 enrolled. Closed on these workers. Then I'm not going to upgrade density, am I, if we don't have enough workers? So this is a problem I think is going to have to be solved in a different city. Although we have more increases of density around here. These high wealth areas, they are escalating. Too much sewage. Behave yourself. For sale. I don't care that you're for sale, I just want you gone. Don't want you poisoning my city with your emptiness. Creating homeless people. How many homeless people do we have? What does it say about homeless? None! Yes! No homeless people! Fantastic. So, I'm going to wait till daylight. Then I'm going to use up the rest of the time with some still shots. I'm going to do quite a few still shots today because I think there's like a lot to see here. Closed needs workers still. But we seem to be doing okay. And then in the next episode I will probably start a new city. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And please let me know what you think in the comments. It really means a lot. Let me know what you think could be done in the city to fill in some of these areas. What about the treed area around the solar farm? Would you prefer that stays or goes? And ideas for the next city. And anything else you can think of. I mean, it would really mean a lot. But yeah, please don't forget to throw up a like. Get this video out to more people. And enjoy the still shots. I think I'm going to cut straight to daytime for the stills. And I will see you next time.
Thank you.